Our friends at Sally Hansen are so generous, supporting GLAAD, and they brought us together today, right in the middle of two very important days. Let's talk about National Coming Out Day that just happened earlier this week on Monday. I think it's such an important time. Do you have any reflections or moments that you'd like to share with everyone about your coming out, or maybe a coming out of, a friend, supporting a friend, or anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, okay, so I'm 37 and I came out when I was 16, so it feels like a complete lifetime ago. But for me, the fear in coming out it was like all in my head. Because when I
Right.
finally came out, it felt like this weight was lifted. And it's funny story because it was Thanksgiving, 2003, I think it was. And I came out like we were all in line to get some turkey and some sides, and I just casually mentioned it, and everybody in my family looked over and they're like, "Okay, well, we love you. Let's eat." And
Hey,
it was,
good move.
and that was, I knew everybody was hungry, but I think for me, coming out to myself was literally the hardest thing. It took a while to come out to other people, but I finally felt this centeredness with who I was, and luckily I was a young person who was very intact with my emotions, and I think a lot of us are, especially with everything that we've gone through the past 18 months or so. So we're in this headspace where we just want to elevate ourselves and be the best versions. And at that time, I was like, this is the truth, and I'm glad that I get to sit here in full purple and wearing my Sally Hansen nails, right? And just celebrate myself, because I think as soon as I came out, I started to see exactly who I was at that point and who I wanted to be in life. And um, thank God for drag, thank
Yes.
God for the arts, and thank God for spaces that just accepted who I was and allowed me to perform. I mean,
No,
that's my coming out story is not that fun, but
I think it's a smart move to do it at Thanksgiving when everyone is set on eating. They're like, okay, that's great. Now back to the turkey, you
well,
know?
and everybody's already there. You don't have
Yeah.
to you don't have to tell 30 people. You just say it one time and you're like, "Hello." And grandma pulled me aside and she wasn't really shocked. So, but
Well,
that's
we
my
love that.
that's my grandma.
We love grandma. And someone just asked, what is GLAAD? And it's a great opportunity for me to explain the work that we do and the work that Sally Hansen is supporting. GLAAD is the world's largest LGBTQ media advocacy organization. What that means is every single day we are working to make sure that there are inclusive, well done, thoughtful stories about the LGBTQ community. And that means film, music, television, even video games now. And really, Sally Hansen has been such a generous supporter of ours all year long, not just during Pride, but really wanting to work with us to celebrate these important days. Obviously, National Coming Out Day is one that we just came out. And what I do want to remind people is, yes, that day is so important, but there's no rules when it comes to coming out. You do it when you feel safe, when you feel ready. And, then once you do, then we can get together and wear purple and celebrate Spirit Day. But yeah, National Coming Out Day is so important, but you do it when you feel safe and when you're ready, right?
I think that is absolutely the most important thing. There's no timeline
Right.
for living your life. It's your path, and I think for anybody that is an ally, when your friend says that they are out, I think it's important to just say, "I'm
Mhm.
so happy for your happiness," you know, because it takes a lot of guts to be exactly who you are, and I think that's a really beautiful thing. So just be supportive and be happy for their happiness.
Yeah, be supportive, and like when people are coming out, if a friend comes up to you and tells you something in confidence, remember, don't say anything. That's their journey. It's not for you to tell someone else. So, but yeah. But now, what I'm really excited to talk about, obviously, I'm already in the spirit. I support LGBTQ youth. Spirit Day, October 21st, next Thursday, just a week away. And just a reminder, everyone, if you don't know what Spirit Day is, which hopefully most of you do, it's the biggest day of the year when the world comes together to wear purple, like we have done with this. We'll get into the nails and how we did this soon. But purple really means that you want to stand with LGBTQ youth. You want to take a stand against LGBTQ youth bullying. And it's a great big day on social media where people wear purple, allies, people from the community. I mean, the White House has done it. We've had Oprah do it. I mean, everyone does it. And really, it's just to send a big hug to LGBTQ kids, that might be having a rough time and might be, just needing a little extra love, which we all need at this time, right?
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of good juju. That's how I'm gonna put it. I actually think that purple is one of my favorite colors because it carries such a nice spirit to it, and it's all loving. And it also, Spirit Day is important because it tells all the kids out there that feel like they're alone, that they're not alone. They have a support system. They have people who have gone through very similar things, and we can be there to just give you a hug and just share with you our story, and remind you that you are exactly where you're supposed to be and you are loved.
We love that. And I think in the spirit of Spirit Day, it's all about self-expression. It's all about being yourself. And it's all about supporting the other people. And I think as we think about, how we're going to do our purple to sell it, I think something that I actually have never done before is do the nails. And I think this is a really great way. Sally Hansen, our friends at Sally Hansen have, come together to really want to partner and support Spirit Day, which is so wonderful. So I got to ask you, let me see your nails again. Well, don't look too close at mine because I am not a pro, but I think I did a pretty good job. How did you achieve this look? Because I have a feeling it wasn't just one color and then done.
Well, okay, so you're half right. You're half right because I'm using Sally Hansen Insta Dry in Baba Violet on
Baba
these
Violet.
fingers. Yeah, I actually put them on every single finger, right? And it was just one stroke, one coat, 60 seconds, and then you're done. But I topped off my pinky and my ring finger with this one right here, Purple Prism, and it gives it a nice little sparkle, which I think is really cool. I usually do like a nude nail, but the purple.
Oh my gosh,
pretty
my
cute.
Dogs are going crazy because they know they must sense your cats.
My cats are actually scratching at the door.
And I have the dogs. That's hilarious.
My cats are scratching at the door right now. And they're like, please let me in, please let me in. I want to sit there and watch.
I just got a package delivered. Maybe it's some Sally Hansen goodies. But see, the thing is, it only happens if we're on Instagram. If I was sitting by myself doing nothing, the dogs and cats wouldn't care.
No, that's exactly. My cats don't care unless you have something that sounds like a plastic bag or you're working.
But let me tell you though, you and I had the same vibe because what I did is I started with Vava Violet as like a first coat, and then I redid all of them on top with the Purple Prism. So you and I kind of had the same vibe.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the purple from the glitter really makes this pop, but I like the two different dimensions of it.
And I want to pull this up because everyone, if you want to get your hands or your nails on some Sally Hansen products, if you go to Ulta, there is a 25% off all Sally Hansen purple and top coat through October 23rd, which, if you need to pick up a little extra for Spirit Day, I love that. Or, you can get a little discount.
Oh, yeah, and there's also a link on my story for all of that goodness as well. Your dog is having a great time.
It's a package. It only happens, I swear, when we're doing that. But you know what? My dogs have a lot of spirit, too. Clearly, I didn't paint their nails yet. But I want to talk about, because I think with Sally Hansen and with nail art in general, it's a really great way for anyone to do self-expression. Tell me about why you wanted to work with Sally Hansen this Spirit Day season.
Well, obviously, I've worked with Sally Hansen before for the Pride season and with GLAAD, and
yes.
I feel like I've always been somebody who's wanted to do my own nails. I am not great at it, but with this, it's really easy to clean up, right? And I also feel like nail expression can be for anybody. I use nail color when I'm in drag, and when I'm not in drag, I still feel that like fiery jujubee. So this part stays for me, and I really love that. And I also really love that Sally Hansen is just so loving and kind to everybody. So Sally Hansen is showing everybody that nail art is for everyone, and we can express ourselves through this, and it's really easy. I don't, it's 60 seconds and I'm done. And you
Yeah.
know me, I'm a hand talker, so I'm constantly like, I need to have nice hands because people take you more seriously when you have nice fingertips.
I know it's true. You got to have like very nice manicured nails, and I do want to say that because, like I said, I am not at all an experienced nail art person, but I really liked how these with the 60 seconds insta dry. It's way easier than I thought, and you know, if you make a little mistake, you can kind of just fix it, you know, like real quickly.
Oh, absolutely. You could just use the Pro Tools that they also have where you can use to design your nails. I actually dipped it in a little acetone, and that's how I was cleaning like the corners, which I honestly thought that I figured out that whole secret, but I think people have been doing it for centuries.
I love that little pro tip for you right there. What is your plan for Spirit Day? I mean, I can see so many interpretations of purple for you, but what's the vibe going to be for at least in the nail art department when it comes to purple for Spirit Day? Which everyone reminder, October 21st, next
October
Thursday.
21st. I think isn't it every third Thursday of October?
That's
I think
correct,
that's
and
what it
it
is.
feels a little later in the month this year because sometimes it's like 15, 16, but you know what? We'll take it the 21st.
I'm taking every queer celebration possible. Like I am here for that. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna be rocking my purple. It is a color that I love wearing because I think it looks good against my skin and it's my aura.
Yes.
So I'll be rocking purple. I'll be wearing these nails. I am gonna go in with some lavender and just do little dots and stuff. But I just like the way that these are dark and you can't really miss this. I was out earlier and I had my iced coffee and I was holding it and somebody passed by and they said, "Nice nails." And
Don't
I
you
said,
love that?
"Thank you." I honestly like you forget that they're on you, but it gives you this drag magical power. It's really strange to kind of describe, but it's a bit of confidence right on your fingertips.
And we're seeing, you know what? I was out too recently, and you know, there are men that are feeling like they want to paint their nails too, that are, you know, allies to the community, or maybe, you know, and you know what? Nail art is not just for women. It's not just for people in our community. It's for everyone. If
Uh,
you want to do, I also love, not on Spirit Day, but I also love a great, like, clear,
oh,
classy, just, you know, like, we can make that happen too.
Absolutely. I think the most special thing to find your center is to just wholeheartedly express yourself. And if something like nail polish could make you feel good, why not go for it?
That's
It's you
right.
could change. There's so many colors, but on this Spirit Day, I'm using these purples, and I'm gonna look fabulous in Boston with my iced coffee with my purple nails.
Your coffee. Oh, someone just said purple is the new black. I love that. Let me look here. Someone else just said that their daughter's birthday is October 21st, which we love. That's get in. Yes, there it is. October 21st is my daughter's birthday. A perfect spirit day. Get the
Oh,
purple out. And, you know, it's not just for people in our community. If you want to say, you know, if you have a friend, a family member, anyone in your life who is of the community that you want to, you know, take a stand and support, wear your purple because we know there are kids, especially out there, you know, in this world where a lot of people are still digital. Cyberbullying is a real thing. It's not just
hmm
in person at school. And so, you know, if you wear purple on October 21st, you say that that is not okay with you. And the more people that do it, the better, right?
I think so too. I think it's all about just the presence and it's seeing people come together celebrating this day that I think is very necessary. And when when the young people see that they are supported and they feel supported, they're going to grow into even more amazing people, and they're going to spread that love. And I think this is just all about love.
Yes, purple love. And honestly, I can't tell you, it was so much easier than I was expecting. And I mean, really great product. It's, you know, I don't know how they make it dry in 60 seconds, but I was like, for like 5 minutes after, I was like still doing this and I thought it was wet. And I was like, oh no, it's like
I
immediately
do the
starting to,
same thing. I do the
yeah.
same thing. And can we talk about how it's called Vava Violet? It's not just violet, it's
No.
Vava
You know what?
Violet.
You know what job I want? I want to be the person that gets to name all the colors of the nail polish.
Me too. Me too. Because
That's
they would be really crazy names, and the stickers would have to be a lot larger because I would just name the heck out of these nail polishes.
you would name them after your cats, right?
Mr. and Pris. Yeah, Miss Mr. is a tuxedo cat. Oh my gosh, we should come out with a Mr. and Pris Sally Hansen collab.
I mean, I'm sure that we can find a way to make something like that happen, right? Before I let you go, because obviously we are, in countdown mode, 1 week till Spirit Day. Our friends at Sally Hansen are making it very easy for you. If you would like to get some nail color like this and create some nail art, go to Ulta, 25% off of purple nail polish and top coat. So cool. I mean, oh, look, Sally Hansen, I think they like your idea about that cat collaboration. So,
Yay!
right? We will make that happen. And my noisy dogs deserve something. I don't know what they need, but we'll come up with something with them too.
A treat. They need a treat.
They need a treat, right? Gotta get your thoughts on All Stars. It was iconic history-making season, as you are one of the All Stars of the All Stars, I always like to say. What was your reaction seeing Kylie Sonique Love take it all?
Oh my gosh. Kylie is incredible. She made history. She came back and she showed us exactly who she is. And I've always known that Kylie is a superstar, but I'm just so happy that everybody else gets to see that too. She's a talented singer. She is a great dancer, even though she doesn't think so. She's a great gymnast. So if you have the chance to go see Kylie from RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars, you need to see her. She's incredible. I'm just living for the fact that there's so much drag everywhere. I could watch drag right now if I wanted to, and that's what I love.
It's amazing. And you know what? I mean, first off, Kylie is so sweet, so amazing. But you know what I've always said? I was like, there's no rule in the RuPaul's Drag Race rule book that says you can only do All Stars X amount of times. I say you could do it again. I mean, put it out there. More juju.
I'll do it again and again and again. And you know what I'm really excited about? The Drag Race Canada is out Thursday. Is today Thursday?
Today is Thursday, 1 week until Spirit Day, October 21st. Look at that now.
Yep. And to pregame, we have Drag Race Canada, so that's really exciting too.
It's going to be a very festive, spirited day. As we wrap up, obviously Spirit Day, everyone, is coming up October 21st. Oh, I do want to remind people, if you know what, if you are like, I don't have time or I don't have anything purple, which you should definitely get some of these Sally Hansen purple nail lacquer or whatever, nail polish, nail magic. You should definitely get that.
Dry polish in shades
polish.
Baba Violet and Purple Prism. And if you don't have time, you should at least have 60 seconds. So
Right. But you know what? You can also go to glad.org/Spirit Day, take the pledge to go purple, and you can also click a little button that will help you change your social media frame purple. So you know what? We're making it very easy for you. We want to see the world go purple. But Juju, as we wrap up, what advice do you have for any young person out there, any LGBTQ kid that might be having a hard time, might be going through it at school? What advice do you have for them?
I always say push through. I've had my days where I felt like nothing was working, and you're going to have those days, but it's a part of this journey. And honestly, it gets better and it gets better. Just push through, be you, and spread love. Like, show people that you are still capable of loving, because that's going to take you really far.
Yeah.
And wear your purple. Wear
your purple, be you, don't be, if you want to wear purple nail polish at school, you go ahead and do that. And we're making it, we're making it easy. Go to glad.org/Spirit Day for all the information. It's been going on for more than a decade, and every year this gets bigger and bigger, which we know is so important to finally ending this, wave of bullying that's happening for our LGBTQ kids. But anyway, big thanks to you, Juju, and thanks to our friends at Sally Hansen for getting us in the Spirit Day spirit early. Don't forget, Ulta, 25% off all of these purple colors. Go find it now. Sale goes until the 23rd. So, you can be spirited on Spirit Day and beyond. And thank you, everyone, for clicking in. Juju, we'll see you, I don't know when, maybe on our TVs and Drag Race or beyond, more music. Hey, more music is coming, definitely. And stream Good Juju. I know you can find me somewhere. Good Juju, everyone. All right, well, thanks for clicking in. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.